Hello folks, so here at Jessica in Wisconsin. Today I will be making a little bit of a meatball soup, Mexican style. And for my meatball soup I will be using hamburger meat. As you can see, the hamburger meat that I use is usually 90% lean. That means that it's a lot less fatty meat, so it's actually a little more expensive, but it's worth it. Just to give a heads up, I will be using also 2 cups of rice, white rice. I will be using 1 head of garlic. I will be using a little bit of tomato paste. I will be using 1 can of chipotle sauce. I will be using 2 cans of roasted tomato. This is actually pretty good. I tried it in the past and it works like a champ. I will be using also 2 eggs, just to give you a heads up. I will be using the 1 spoon of black pepper. The spoon is this size, so just so you are aware. I will be using 1 spoon of cumin. I will be also using a little bit of cilantro and a little bit of parsley. This is your preferences, so just to give a heads up, folks, okay? And here we are. We're gonna start making our meatball soup, Mexican style. So the first thing that I need to do here is basically I get my 2 eggs. I will be mixing my 2 eggs with my meat, with the rice. All of this is gonna be mixed. You want to put your black pepper as well. And also I will be putting the cumin. I know that I use whole cumin for my soup, but if you don't like the whole cumin, you can definitely use the one that is already in powder. The next thing you want to do, obviously you can see me, I am basically mixing all of the meat, making sure that everything is really mixed. Obviously you, at this point, you wash your hands really good. You want to make sure all of this is really mixed. See? It's becoming like one big particle of meatball. Salt, I am not going to use any salt because that is personal choice. We don't like to use a lot of salt because you don't need salt really. If your flavors are really good, you don't need a lot of salt, honestly. But this is how we making. You want to make sure that all of your rice, all of your spices, only black pepper and cumin, are very mixed. This is what I usually do. It doesn't take that much to mix them up together, and you will be able to see a consistency on your meat. See, like in this case, how can I tell that it's done? Look at this. You don't see any more rice. The bowl is really clean, and if that happens, pretty much your meat sauce or your meat should be ready to go. The next thing you want to do, once your meat is ready, you can start making your little meatballs. See, I make them this way. I don't make them that big, that small. And this is my meatballs. Cumin and a little bit of black pepper, rice, and also the 2 eggs. Okay, folks, so the first thing you need to do is get a little bit of olive oil, put them in your pan, and we're gonna start sauteing the garlic and onion. I love the texture of once you get the garlic and onion, you want to make sure it's sauteed very good. And it smells really good already, people. The onion and garlic is done. You can pretty much see that it is being sauteed. Garlic, you can see the onion. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go ahead and get the diced tomato. We're gonna go ahead and put it in there. He also put in the chipotle once you get the diced tomato in there. And also we're gonna go ahead and do the tomato paste. Just FYI, folks. That tomato, that paste tomato, you want to make sure that all of these sauce is like very nice and marinated all together. Let it simmer for about 5 minutes before we put the meatballs inside. And then you should be able to see the texture. See, the texture is becoming more saucy, and that's what you want to see. All right, folks, so at this point you can put a cilantro as well. Make like a little bit. See, it already has all of these aromas. It smells really good. It's almost like Italian sauce, but pretty soon we're gonna be putting a little bit of water. Now the sauce is boiling. You can start putting the meatballs like I am doing now. And you are going to let it simmer for about 40 minutes, maybe 45. You should be able to see the meat pretty much cooked and ready to go. So this is what my next step is gonna be, making meatball soup, Mexican style, as you said. And it smells already really good, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Once again, thank you for all of those beautiful comments that you guys put in our YouTube channel. Thank you to all of the subscribers that we got. So we got a lot more, and thank you for subscribing to our channel. Appreciate it so much. About 30 minutes. With the soup, I ended up putting 1 gallon of water just to give a heads up. It has been about 30 to 35 minutes. You can see that soup is boiling, and you can see that the meat is floating. That means that the soup is pretty much ready. And if you notice, I added a big piece of jalapeno pepper. It's just a tradition. I don't know why, but I seen that with my mom, and I'm doing it now too. But this soup smells really good. I hope you guys enjoy this meatball soup, Mexican style. Thank you so much for watching. Jessica in Wisconsin. Like that's a spicy meatball. You want 2, hon?
Take 2, please. I never liked Chef Boyardee stuff.
Oh,
Man, that was
fakey orange, like, or the canned tomato soup. That original stuff too was pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't remember that stuff. But
Okay, guys, so finally our soup is all ready. You can see the meatballs that are really firm, ready to go. See the soupy? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you to all of the subscribers and new subscribers for watching our channel. This looks so good. For a nice winter here in Wisconsin, a nice hot soup. With the meatball soup, guys, I got to make some breadsticks. They're nice and hot now. Yeah, don't wait for me.
Yeah, because snow-wise, we really had a mild winter again. I only had 2 times that I had to have snow removal. The rest of the time I shoveled.
oh, that's it.
And it was like, last year I think it was only 2 as well. I mean, I know the
Very interesting.
If it isn't the phone, it's the camera. Almost like a fireplace.
I think. Could be wrong. 50s, 60s, that was the thing.
Nice. Very nice.